If someone had shouted at me like that when I was Anya's age, I'd be straight onto childline.
Well, that's a bit strong. It's not easy bringing up kids, you know.
Yeah, but still, you wouldn't talk to Angelica like that, would you?
Yeah, well, that's a good thing, isn't it? I mean, Paddy didn't seem too worried.
You don't have to be. It's not his living depending on it, is it?
Yeah, but he said himself, Dad. I mean, it's normal to lose a few. He might even out.
Yeah, well, it might get worse. Then what do we do?
Hiya. What gets worse?
Ah, we lost another lamb last night.
Oh.
Yeah, it's all right, though. We've still got a few left, haven't we? Feeding and that.
Are they warm enough? I'm amazed any of them survive in this cold.
Oh, yeah, I might get some central heating for that barn, eh?
Can you do that?
I'll be in the car.
What have I said? I mean, it would have been a hassle replacing everything, but at least it was an excuse to get a new bag.
Well, you might have told me that before I lost my rag with them.
Hey, don't blame me. I didn't ask you to make them cry.
Anyway, they're off to Colleen's sisters now, so you won't have to worry about that.
What, for good?
Well, you've seen what they're like. Whatever I do, they just look at me like I'm some weirdo stranger.
Well, can you blame them?
Wouldn't be surprised if Colleen told them to give me hell.
Don't be ridiculous. How would you feel being packed off because your own dad doesn't want to know?
They don't want to be with me. Simple as.
No, you don't want to be with them, you mean? Come.
Still don't think it's a good idea.
I don't want a row.
But they're your kids.
What they want, I've not got. I'm not cut out for it.
Oh, nobody is until they try. Worse people than you. I mean, look at me dad.
Any danger of getting those butties, Viv?
Any danger of a bit of patience?
Long lunch. Nice work if you can get it.
I've still got half an hour.
Yeah, you've been training his kids to bunk off as well.
You what?
Before, they were climbing up building gear out back.
I think you got that wrong because they're at school.
They weren't earlier on.
Oh, right, I've had enough of this. Are they still there?
No. Scarpered. Must be my natural air of authority.
I thought it was a bit odd when I saw them walking off first thing this morning. Truanting, it can get you into very big trouble.
What kind of trouble?
Who cares, Carl? They're your kids and they're missing. God knows who they could be with by now. Come on, move it.
I suppose this is their idea of getting back at me, having us all over the place looking for him.
Oh, yeah, because I'm sure they wanted to get found out the way you blow your top.
When are you going to give me a break?
When are you going to lighten up with them? Mind you, it doesn't really matter, does it? Because whatever they do, you're never happy.
It works both ways, doesn't it? I can't do anything right. Anya!
Difference is, right, you are supposed to be the grown-up. They can't look after themselves, Cole. If anything happens to them, it's down to you.
Any luck?
What do you think you're doing on that?
Oh, relax. It's safe as houses.
We're going to have to split up. They might have gone into the woods.
How do you know? They might have got a bus into town or got a lift or something.
Yeah, all right, Scarlett.
Look, I don't know why you don't just give them mobiles.
Fine, if you don't want to look for them, I'll do it myself. But you're not helping. Thomas!
You made light work of that one, eh? So, what's your point? Nothing. I was just saying.
Oh, come off it. We both know how we talk to tricky customers.
No one's talking to you like that.
Well, I'm assuming I'm not barred as well as sacked.
If I'd given you the boot, love, you'd know about it.
Good. Then I'll have another one.
It's so embarrassing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd like a cab, please. To the Woolpack. Yeah, Emmerdale, yeah. Yeah, quick as you can.
Where are you going?
Anywhere I can get a drink.
Don't you think you've had enough, Maisie? Why don't you come through the back?
Yeah, OK. Yeah, I'll be outside. OK. Tell you what, why don't you breathalyse all your punters and then see how far you get?
Had you better ring Natasha?
Aye, for all the good it'll do. The girl's a walking time bomb.
I have to ring the police, aren't I? I admit I'm a rubbish dad. Oh, it's only been a few hours. It's freezing, Jim. Like you say, you don't know who's about.
Oh, thank God for that.
Brilliant. We've been all over. Where the hell have you been?
I'm sorry, Dad. I made her do it.
Look at the state of you.
She slipped. It was all wet.
No, it's all right. It's fine. He's not shouting at you.
We were just worried, that's all.
Do you promise?
Yeah. Yeah, I promise. Where'd you get to?
All over the fields, the streams.
Yeah, let's just
the
save that for later, eh? Come on, let's get you inside and get you changed.
My leg hurts. It's all sore.
That's what you get for playing in the snow, isn't it? Come on, I'll take you inside.
I don't feel very well.
Oh, are you surprised? You've only rolled out the red carpet for them. Oh, I've changed my mind on what a lamb's hog bolty. One wrong move and they're out and they're here.
You know, just because you've changed nappies for the last 6 months doesn't mean you know anything about being a parent.
She knows more than you do.
Oh. First Scarlett's bag and now this.
Hey, leave me out of this. Dad!
It's classic attention-seeking behaviour.
Hey, you'd know all about that, wouldn't you?
It's Anya. She's shivering. Her hands are freezing.
You are?
And her whole leg's gone dead red.
You don't look any better either. What's this?
Get a glass. What about Angelica? Have you picked her up or have you touched her?
She's been upstairs the whole time.
It's close enough if he's got something. What do they say? If the rash fades under the glass, then
It's fine.
No, it must be the other way around. If it stays
No,
red, then-
honestly, remember, somebody just once told me just think red for danger.
If I wanted a witch doctor...
Just get them all to a hospital now.
I don't know what Natasha was thinking. I mean, the last thing she needs is more time in her hands. At least the job was a bit of a focus for her, you know? What do you think?
What?
Maisie. Oh, I'm talking to myself, am I?
Oh, yeah. Poor kid, eh?
Flipping heck, have a word with little Bo Peep, boy. He's got a right gob on him.
You what?
Adam, it's like Pet Cemetery out there. What are you doing to them?
Trying to keep a roof over your heads. You think it's funny?
Sorry. Bite my head off then.
Yeah, just give your dad and I a minute, will you, sweetheart? Well, it's got to be bad if you're taking out in the kids.
I just can't fathom it. A couple of hours ago, they were feeding fine.
Well, there must be something you can do.
That's the problem. I've tried everything I know.
As soon as we get the blood back, we'll know more. How long did he say they'd had it?
Oh, mid-afternoon. She didn't get back till tonight.
It's a good job you brought them in when you did. If it's what I suspect, then every minute's critical. Have you heard of meningococcal septicemia?
So it's not meningitis?
Oh, thank God for that.
Look, I'm really sorry, but you need to know it can actually be worse.
What do you mean? How could it be any worse?
Meningococcal septicemia can do all the same damage a lot more quickly, and it's extremely contagious.
Can we stay with him?
Well, you've already been exposed, so yes. But if the tests come back positive, I'll prescribe you all some antibiotics just to be on the safe side.
Right, that's it. I don't care what you say, you're testing the baby.
I've already examined her, and trust me, if I thought there was the slightest
No,
thing...
she's running a temperature. I know it. She won't feed.
Look, I understand your anxiety.
If you don't test my daughter right now, I'll do you for negligence.
It's going to be okay.
Oh, it's easy to say that when you don't care, isn't it?
Right. Come with me. I'll call my consultant, see what she says.
I do care. I do! Oh, his hand's like ice. Come on, son.
Carl, don't. You'll wake him.
She wouldn't even hold my hand when we found him.
Well, she thought she was going to get into trouble again, didn't she? You know what kids are like.
Used to do my head in when I was a kid. Couldn't move without my dad knowing about it. Thought it was terrifying. Betrayal's better than this.
Yeah. It's all right thinking about it now, isn't it?
Oh, look at him. I never even gave him a chance.
You just have to keep trying. Like I have to with Aaron.
You never put his life in danger, did you? I laughed. She told me she was feeling unwell, and I made a joke out of it.
I'd have done exactly the same.
No, I should have brought him straight here when she said. Maybe Nicola's right. Maybe I don't care. Not enough, anyway.
Oh, don't be stupid. Of course you do. If you didn't, you wouldn't be like this.
Like what? Sitting here wondering if they're going to wake up. If they don't make it, it's my fault.